Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream, everyone. Today, I know I'm still playing Neon Tail, but I just have a couple of things to show, and then I'll move on to show some old project of mine. So yes, I know earlier last stream I said that I would play some Sunset Overdrive or other games, but this week I happen to be quite busy for some time. I'm basically applying for jobs. So I've been doing tests. I've been preparing some interview stuff, and while preparing the interview stuff, I noticed that I had a huge amount of things to show during those because like my last work. My last job in another company was like in 2015. Oh my, the headset, yeah! You noticed, right? Yeah, so Yashiki told me about a little problem that I knew of, but I didn't care to fix it yet until he nudged me. Yes, so of course it was going to be clashing with the other cosmetics, of course. So if you're buying a hat or something or whatever, it's going to be clashing with a new headset is going to clash with those headsets. So I didn't, and I wasn't too much into thinking about changing the whole thing, changing everything, reworking everything. And Yashiki thought about that idea of just having it float around. So that's cool. That's cool. So I went ahead and went back to my code and added a little hover to my follow target tool code. And there we go. Here it comes. It's a floating headset. And also, look at this. Boop and boop. Woo! Pretty cool, right? That's the Plasma Slam we talked about. It's pretty cool. What was I saying, by the way? Yeah. So yeah, this week I was preparing for applying for another job, and I was rummaging through all the old project I had. I am quite a productive guy, I have to say. So I have like a dozen projects. I don't have many projects I can really show easily in the stream. Hello, Sachiko Nagamura, and hello, Cucumber. Howdy! Happy to see you guys here. It looks like a bug though. You mean the headset or the Plasma Slam? Woo! Bam! It's quite powerful. As you can see, it can one-shot the invasion pod. But yeah, I like the idea of floating headset. It didn't cost me much. I just had the headset broken in half and just have it like doing a weird curl. And there you go. Have a little smooth to the follow script, and it's following behind. So even if I'm doing some fast movement, it's going to follow quite tightly. And yeah, I opened up the value, yeah, I opened up the variable so you can put your own smooth speed. So it's still lagging a little bit behind if you're going fast, and I think it feels good. It looks good. It's like floating and trying to follow. The idea itself is not bad, but because they're basically a copy of standard headset, it looks like a bug headset. Oh, you meant bug, like bug. Okay, it looks like a bug headset. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I can see that too. Alright. Maybe if I change the color to a bright blue or something like a diamond thing. Right now it's like a gold, but like... Yeah, there are bugs who have that color. Maybe you're right. It's fine. Woo! Plasma Slam Punch! I think this feels good actually. Just press this thing And during that time, if you press the melee attack, it makes sense. Also, the input makes sense. Like you're charging your plasma cannon, and you throw a melee attack instead of during that, and that happens. You can kind of move a little bit to the side. I don't know if you noticed that. Like to the left, but it's not that. Maybe I can increase the amount of move to the left. Nah, not bug like an insect. Bug like a bug. Really? Does it look like a bug? Really? All right. Oh well. This actually was quite fast for me to implement. It took me like an hour. Woo! I should have evaded this one. Take this! I guess at that point, they just go back to being portable speakers. Yes? Yes, that's true. I don't know. I didn't want to spend too much time on the technology Teleparn was giving you. Damn you, car! Now I'm... I didn't have any trouble saying that his name before. Now I do. Hello, Mal! Welcome to the stream! Well, I'm not going to play Neon Tail for too long. I was going to show this new move of mine. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to add some... maybe add a... Yeah, something I kind of want is for this Plasma Cannon Slam to have a little bump upward before slamming down. And during that air time, you can kind of control where you go. That's something I kind of want to add. There's like a couple of weird things about this. Like when you start going down, there's like BAM! The camera goes does a little weird twerk. I need to fix that. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but yeah, that's something I'm working on. And like I said, yeah, I'm darn you car. Hashtag darn you car. That's true. One of my characters has a name that I cannot pronounce anymore since you since you said what you said. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll just play those last mission. Oh. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to play my other project later on. I'll just finish this project. So for what's coming next for Neon Tail, I think I have two routes. Wait, let me read what you wrote. Maybe you just need to tweak the design a little and they would look fine. Yeah, I'm thinking about like going like blue crystal, maybe? Crystal blue, something like that. I don't know. Change the emissive, maybe? Change the I don't know. Yeah, well, the antenna thing, the antler idea comes from Teleparn's design it himself because he has those horns, you know. He has double antlers on his chest and on his head. So I was trying to follow the same design chart, if you can say that. Woo! Well, this is kind of overkill though. I kind of just slam the ground and kill everything. Maybe that's way too powerful, I think. Or maybe I should make the cost very high, like it drains your whole electric energy out, maybe? Yeah, that's an idea. Yeah, it's way too powerful. And it has quite a big AoE also, area of effect. I like the way they look. I didn't see them as a bug, just for another perspective. Alright. Thanks. Alright, yeah. Well, maybe you're right. Just a little tweak here and there, maybe so it looks... I don't know. Ooh. I like the way they look, but I think but right now it looks exactly if you mess some coordinate in Edutor and the in editor and hidden model parts gone visible. Yeah, I guess I was a little bit too lazy maybe. Maybe if I add some electric effects, maybe? But I kind of was heavy-handed with the electric effect, especially on that, as you can see. Tons of effect, and if you add to this that the enemies are going to be brightly glowing like that when hit. That's something with me. I kind of like my effects and kind of overkill with that. I also added the little so in the evade move, maybe you don't see it, but I added the same particle splash you see in the end of the evade move to its beginning. Yeah, it's a small thing. It's the small thing. It's just that during that plasma slash, I'm using the same invincibility move. So, and it kind of looked weird that the shield appeared with no effect. Oh well. That's the small things you don't see. You don't see. Also, this build is going soon to be uploaded to the Steam build. Young is working on. He's testing the game. He's basically testing the game, and as soon as the game he's tested everything thoroughly, should be uploaded very soon, I think. It's more a form thing because they're copying standard headset exactly. They look like a model part in the wrong position. Yeah, I guess I understand what you mean. I guess I should just remove the headset part. Just have the antlers things. Although if it's too glowy at night, it's going to be a problem, I think. It's going to become like the hair of the vendor at night, become an afro. Because there's too much glowing surfaces. I'll see what I can do. Okay, so back to... Let me just finish this mission quickly and then I'll show you my old project. I know last week I said I was going to play other games, but yeah, since I didn't install any other game this week, I was busy doing the... I think I'm probably... There's a... I'm not going to sell... In French you say sell the skin of the bear. It's kind of a weird expression. Saying I already I don't know if that's... I'm sure there's an expression in English that says the same thing. Meaning I'm already taking things to be done before I've done them. Yeah, so I have this interview tomorrow. I'm going to wear a shirt, which I never do. And try to look good. And yeah, I'm going to show my projects, my skills, and basically I'm going to show the things I did before. And man, do I have a ton of things to show. My last job was back in 2015. I was a producer, and I also did some a lot of things I can show too. And since then, I did quite a lot of projects and prototypes and stuff. Horror games, Dark Souls prototypes, defense tower games. As you can see in the figurines in these games, you can see those projects, prototypes, ideas are there. I won't be able to show Spin Witch, but nor the what is called Rogue Seed, which is the Dark Souls survival game. It's not really a Dark Souls, it's kind of a Dark Souls survival game. And now that I've played Subnautica, which I really love, I kind of have brand new ideas to go with the Dark Souls project. But yeah, I don't have. I lost the build. I don't know where it is, so I won't be able to show it. But in any case, it was just It was just you, the guy who can walk around and attack. That's it. There was nothing else to it anyway. So, but I could have talked about the game design I planned for it extensively while showing that, but I don't have it anymore. So I'm going to show Sela the Space Pirate 2, which is also an alpha, a very early alpha, which is pretty much a demo at that point. It's like there's like 3 scenes, 3 levels. And boing, boing, boing. Boing and boing. I looked it up and I think you mean don't sell the skin until you have caught the bear. Yes, exactly. Exactly that. Don't sell the skin until you will caught the bear. It's quite a brutal expression, but that's the... Oh, maybe you have it in English too. I guess it's the same. Yeah, I know we say that in French. I don't know if you say that in English, but I guess you do. How often do you work on the Untel? Do you do it for a living? Well, I've been working on the Untel every day for a living without a salary and without any revenue for a few years now. It's been like 4 years. I lived on the money I saved during my previous job, and also on the money I got by selling my home I had in France. I bought a home a very long time ago in France, and now that I live in Taiwan, I sold my home in France, and these few years I've been spending that money. But it's not doable anymore, and we didn't have any revenue. The early access was kind of killing it, so that's where we are with the Untel. It's fine though. I'm looking for a job. I think with the skills I have, I didn't really search for a job for too long. I kind of have many offers. It's not the same as when I began working. So I'm kind of a workaholic at that point, you noticed. And when I first started looking for a job, I was... naturally, I sent 100 emails per day for a few weeks. And this time I didn't have to do that. I suppose with this, I can just show this game and say, okay, I did this all by myself. Not all by myself, but mostly. So that's my skill. Do you want to hire me? I guess the offers come easier than when I first started as a 3D artist. Would Sela run on current Android? I think yes, actually. I didn't have a build for mobile, but I think it would run if I just readjusted a few things. Like the amount of alpha effects. This is the biggest problem. Although nowadays, smartphones from nowadays, I don't think it's the same as when I when I first started coding. So my first game was Sela the Space Pirate 1. It was back then when the smartphone started to become a thing. And back then, yeah, back then you couldn't even run many. The main problem was the amount of alphas textures on the screen. That was the main problem. Polygon wise, it was more okay. I don't know, I'll have to give it a try. I haven't done any mobile game for a while now. And I'm kind of sad because when I searched for a job locally in Taiwan, I saw that all the companies are doing mobile games that are gambling type. I don't consider those games as video games. I'd rather do another job like a sculptor or a musician or something else. I don't even want to develop a gambling game. It's not my thing. I think mobile, the platform mobile is fine. I don't mind mobile game. What I don't like about the mobile game is the new way, the new design. Everything is free to play, and everything is still grasping for the gambling type of game design. Like everything, the core design of games are all about it's free to play. The players play until they reach a certain point where where the design would try to focus on having the player spend money, which is fine. It's fine in itself, but I'd rather focus as a developer, I'd rather focus my energy on making the game fun first and foremost, and have the whole game design being about fun. That's my thing. However, that's just a point of view, I guess. I can always find my fun in developing in any case, in any way, but just something. I don't think we have that saying. I had to look it up, but we do say, don't put the cart before the horse. Yes, I heard that one, but I completely forgot about it. Okay, yes. Don't put the cart before the horse. That's right. Basically, this means the same thing. Yes. Don't sell yourself cheap. You are too much of a treasure. Thank you, Mal. Thank you. You're so sweet. That's awesome to read. Thank you so much. And I'm blushing. I don't know if you see that on the camera. I blush too easily. People make fun of me when I blush. Anyway. Yeah, that's one of the reason I'm unable to lie on a everyday thing. I'm way too obvious when it comes to my facial expression. And I'm way too obvious when I lie, and I just don't bother lying. It's too much of a bother. Not because I already said that. It's not that I want to be a good person. It's just too bothersome to lie. You have to remember what you said. You have to this and that. And I'm such a bad liar that I'd rather just not lie, and that's easier to me. Anyway. Yeah, I get what you mean. It sucks how much gambling-esque games have taken over the popular market. I mean, the number one video game platform over the world is mobile games now. So it makes sense that most video game company goes the mobile way. And but the problem is the mobile market is all about gambling games, so that's annoying. All right, let's go to Sela 2, or do you want to see Ameline and the Ultimate Burger first, or Sela the Space Pirate 2? They are very different games. One is a chill, cute, very very cute couch co-op game where you're a tiny mouse shooting needles. The other is a Space Pirate shmoop. Shoot them up. And I think there are interesting things to talk about in Sela 2 also. Vote for Pirate! Alright, let's go for this! Yeah, I get what you mean. I wouldn't want to work on those either. Yeah, at that point I'd rather just go and be a musician or do other things. I don't know. I wouldn't mind just exit the video game industry if the video game industry, all I can get from the current state of things is gambling games, yeah. I'd rather do something I enjoy. Sela has interesting design. Also, yar! Alright, let's see. Give me 1 second to set things up. So, here we go again. There we go. Yeah, no, here we go again. Yeah, that's the name of Sela 2. It's Sela the Space Pirate again. Actually, that's not the real name of the project. I think it's Sela versus the Beast Breeder. Something like. Wait. Give me 1 second. Other games. I have to set this up. Capture specific Windows, Sela the Space Pirate again, okay. Do we see anything on screen? Yep, there we go. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Wow, the volume is very high. Let me see, give me 1 second. Volume mixer, Sela the Space Pirate, let's say 1/3. Let's go back to it, there we go. Yo, there we go! Alright, Sela, Bot, Taltaid, Lysander. And that's the 4 main character. That's a couch co-op game. Also, you can play 4 players, and it's an adventure. I like my adventure games. Those are very 90s character design. Thank you. Well, I'm a 90 kids. 90 kids. A 90 kid. So yeah, here we go. So Sela is our psychoptic heroine who's barking orders at his subordinate Butt, which is a pun because Butt is like robot, but the way it's written here is the French for boot, and he is pretty much also always under Sela's boot. So and he's a depressed robot. It's a wink to that that movie. That movie, Hitchhiker from Space, something. Ah, my brain, my memory, it sucks. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy something. Love me a good pun. Yeah. Taltaid in French. Taltaid, I suppose, in English. Is a genius human. He's probably the most powerful human, but he's also the... It's my version of... Rick from Rick and Morty, although the project started way before Rick and Morty started. Sela the Space Pirate was back in the first Apple smartphone, so he already existed. So I'm not copying Rick and Morty from Rick from Rick and Morty, but that's the idea. Lysander is kind of a... It's a very old project of mine. He's just... His only superpower is that he's unbreakable. He's made of metal that's unbreakable, and but he sucks at everything else, and he doesn't know everything else. He's like a kid. He's just built by Taltide, and yeah, that's the idea. Anyway, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yes, yeah, you got it. So I guess he'd be more like Doc Brown. Yeah, I suppose. Well, he's pretty funny too because he's so smart and he knows everything so much that at that point he's just doing things for fun, and he's just messing with everybody and everyone. But he's not as psychotic as Rick from Rick and Morty. He's a light-hearted genius, let's say, and he's just walking around having fun. And yeah, all the music. So this project is 100% made by myself. Music included, designs, everything. Everything is made by myself. I did the music myself, which I cannot say the same for Niantel, but this here, I did everything. Anyway, here we go. See, this is the intro. She's like, so it directly starts from Sela the Space Pirate 1. If you, I guess I should just release it for free for people to play it. It's just a simple shmup. The idea is that Sela just randomly shot the nest of an alien species and went into war with them. She's triggered the war with the humans, but the humans doesn't know. The human population doesn't know, and she just destroyed the whole alien race. Actually, it's not her; it's Butt, because Butt's the one driving the spaceship, and Sela's just barking orders. And at the end, they destroy the alien race, and the humans just celebrate Sela as the savior of humanity. And by the end, the spaceship just gets jammed, and we don't know why. That's where we start the Sela Space Pirate 2. Oh, I wouldn't mind paying a few dollars for it. All right, that's cool. That's good to know. All right, so it's been months since I got stuck here in the middle of nowhere. I don't get it. We destroyed most of the aliens' home world, doing crazy stuff. The ship had no problem. That's true. We merely fly to the next space bar and boom! The ship doesn't move anymore. Ah! The spaceship from smartphone, the first smartphone coming out. It's quite I should upgrade that. Hey old man, my spaceship is out of juice, you've got to help me. Hello young lady, you seem to be in trouble. Oh, it even looks like a desperate situation. It's possible that your life is depending on people passing by, like us. Well, good luck with that, we have to go, I'm pretty hungry. Hey, come back here you old man, I'm gonna fry you old butt. He's coming back. Wait, I remember now, you're that Sela who single-handedly stopped the alien invasion, right? It's always about the alien invasion with me. You were all over the media several months ago, that's actually quite an achievement. Yeah, and blow your sorry ass if my ship wasn't broken. Alright, let's make a deal, I'll fix your ship and you'll work for us as a bodyguard for a month. Just sign the contract I'm sending you. This contract will disable your ship if you try to run away, deal? Pretty sharp for an old fart. I do like shooting things and it's not like I had a choice. Contract signed! Fix my ship already! So he's a genius, it's pretty simple for him to see what the problem is. The robot you got here. But? Yeah, he's deeply depressed. Probably, so what? Well, he's using all the ship's power to think about the meaning of his life. Another wink to... What? Is that why the generators are jammed? Your generators work fine, the energy is just immediately used by your robot. I like how simple it is, yeah. And my stories are always like that. Well, it's time to use an escape pod. Boom! There we go, 4-player co-op couch game. One more character created out of nowhere. That's video game design story for you. Alright, power's back, finally, thanks old man. Just tell me where to shoot. To shoot, sorry about that. First thing first, there's a fuel station which sell delicious apple pie, destination coordinate 5270. So those coordinates, they are true coordinates in the game, although there's a map for it. So that's the adventure part of it. So the first Stella the Space Pirate was a shmup, a simple shmup. Second is still a shmup, but I added a lot of awesome sauce to it, and the awesome sauce comes from my favorite video games, one of my favorite video games from all time, which is Star Control 2. It's a very old DOS game, and you pretty much run around in a huge world universe and meet aliens. And I kind of implemented that to Sela the Space Pirate 2. You'll see, I'll show you. Wait, did you kick me out of the ship? This is so unfair. Shut up and follow that dude. Someone deactivate me. Yeah. So Butt has... he's funny because he's got a depression laser. Depression wave he can send to the enemies to... to let the enemies activate their suicide things. It's a whole trope. Oh yeah, Star Control 2 is way before my time. Yes, it's very old. I'm old. Anyway, besides getting my apple pie, we also need fuel. The fuel station should be straight ahead after the asteroid belt. Hey old man, who's that big ship following you? There you go. Lysander. Actually, Lysander is a name that I really like, but I actually prefer the French version of it, which is Lysandre. Because Lysander finished with a sounds like a tank, like a Panzer or a Commander or something very... While Lysandre sounds very nuanced, I would say. Anyway, yeah, just more lore about the robot. It's all cool and all. Oh, French is such a pretty language. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think it's way too complicated for its own good, but it is kind of pretty. I'm only familiar with the name Lysandre through the Pokemon games. Alright, yeah. Well, Lysandre, that's it. Okay, so annoying tutorial. Here's the new things about the shmup. It's not only a shmup anymore. Now it's a whole adventure. You can press RT to speed up, as you can see on the bottom right. And RB to slow down, I think. X and Y use your basic weapon, B use big thing, you can hold A to attract thing. So, okay, so you can accelerate. There we go. And we're leaving the middle of nowhere. So let's see, if I press tab or select, really annoying tutorial. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying, but it's necessary sometimes. Okay, so here we enter the crew, the deck. I should add a music for it, I think. You can press A to enter the map, and here you can see the whole galaxy. And you will discover points here and there as you travel the world. Here you have only a couple of points. If you check this one out, this is the game is not done yet. So this is the fuel station we're going through. You can set a new direction or directly use the shoulder button to turn left and right. Yeah, this is the whole world to explore. This is pretty cool, I think. Mole, it's in your game? Wait, what? Faye Restream bot has died. What? No commentaries from YouTube are showing here. Oh, okay. Mole, are there any other game other than those two on Steam that we can try? What? What's going on? I know what I mean. I see what you did there. Space bar. I think the chat is having its own fun. I'm out of the loop, I think. Anyway, yeah, on the left you can see the resource you can collect. Cargo hold has a 1000 space, and you can collect asteroid rock, plant matter, organic matter, junks, and everything is used. The food is consumed. On the right it's written, we consume 1 ton of food every 1k AU flown. I think it's a pretty good. Oh, okay. I cannot access the crew because there are hostiles nearby, but you can see the ship has a lot of things you can distribute. So right now the generator is giving 50 energy out, and I can just put those on this and that. Traction, beam power. This is, I think in the beginning it's better to put this. Why am I doing? I can press Y to just maximize everything. I guess I'll put everything else in primary. Alright, there we go. And yeah, you can minimize or maximize using X and Y. You can choose oh yeah, that's per character too. You can choose another character. Okay, so right now I cannot do it. I cannot enter the crew, but when there's no hostile nearby, I can change spaceship anytime. I can change character anytime. I'm reposting from YouTube. Okay, so... Okay, they're just catching up us up on what YouTube chat was saying. Alright. Young Yashiki, there's a problem with the YouTube feed. I suppose panoraming apple pie. Everything inside is about food. Yes, everything about my games is about food. So, okay, I can speed up. X is to shoot my blaster, normal blaster. A is to collect resources. If I use Y, I have this. Of course, I can upgrade those weapons. Over time, they are going to become way more powerful. I can switch to this and collect more asteroid. Okay, I'll just accelerate and leave the asteroid field and enter the Pineapple Fuel Station. So here's the first new location. So the game, the whole structure of the game is pretty much written. It's very simple. It's just a shmoop. For me, it's simple. I noticed during my job application that I kind of reached a level. For me, creating games is pretty simple. What takes time is putting content to it. So at that point, what sells the Space Pirate to lacks is stories, content, missions. So I just put more enemies, more locations, more stories, and more. What is going to take me a lot of time is drawing those little locations. I'm going to show you. I like how the 3 models look. Thank you. They are pretty simple. Everything is pretty simple in my game. So I have no idea where they find their pineapple so far away from anything, but their pineapple pie sure is delicious. I don't know who you are and I don't really care, but there's no pineapple detected in this fuel station. Another sad news, and I am the one announcing it. I've never met such a depressed robot before, and he's going to add a... It's just a boring piece of scrap that got me stuck in nowhere for months. I also saved my ungrateful owner's life a billion times and was forced to annihilate an entire alien species for no reasonable reasons. Do you see how boring it is? Well, they are going to throw... they are going to go at each other all the time during this adventure. I'll just go faster with the things because I guess the demo is not very long. I guess I can just talk about everything. Fantastic. Now I kill people using my own guilt, making me feel even more guilty killing more people. The perfect self-sustained weapon. Anyway, gotta fuel up, else we won't make it anywhere. Yeah. I'll go withdraw 5,000 bucks from my personal account for this one, but we'll have to earn our fuel from now on. Yeah, so this here is going to be the main screen whenever you go to any location. There's going to be, and the most time-consuming thing for me is going to draw all those locations. So you can buy fuel right now. Bloop! On the left, bottom left, the bar. The blue bar is the fuel. If you run out of fuel, there are a few options, but mainly you're going to spend a lot of money or something else. We'll see. You can buy food also. You bought 1 ton of food. You currently have tons of food. And you can talk to the shop owner. And where do you find your pineapple? A sour smell comes out from his body. Oh, we make it ourselves. Like the fuel we sell. Our bodies can create a lot of things and we use the right organs. If we use the right organs. Took time to figure out all the possibilities through. So he's a disgusting creatures who create fuels by you don't want to know how. So that's it. You can talk about other things. He's going to, I guess he's giving you a location. If you talk about that, he emits a juicy fart. Some clients go to the planet named Egelnail nearby, coordinate and stuff. I don't know why I collected asteroid rocks. So there are trade centers you can go to buy and sell all sort of stuff. And where are you from? And that's more lore. Those aliens, life cycles of those aliens. I kind of love creating those things, actually. I feel like I'd have the opposite problem when making game. I'd have so many ideas I'd want to flesh everything out to the point where I'd never be able to implement anything. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I have that problem too. But having worked as a producer for a while, I kind of know when to restrain. Although I'm still kind of a feature greedy guy, but I put stops. I put stops sometimes. All right. So to get out of a location, just press RT, and there we go. Woo! And I will use that time where there are no enemy nearby to change my character. So as you can see, love lore. Me too. So as you can see, everything's kind of too bloomy, and I need to. Yeah. So I've updated the project, and the bloom is way too high. I'll need to go back to it. So anyway, you can view information about your character. Yeah, that's way too bloomy. Everything is too bloom, too much bloom. And you can have more lore. If you like stories, adventures, lore, that game is going to provide you a ton of lore. Yeah, species, professions, spaceship, the Sarisa. That human is 164 years old. He's the kind of the oldest man alive. Well, okay, let's just go through each character. So Sela is like the most balanced spaceship. Taltide is so okay. Butt is very fast, but he doesn't do much damage. Taltide except for his ultimate weapon, which drain his energy very fast. Taltide is a heavy spaceship. Let's just play him. Yeah, it's too balloony. That's due to me updating the project. So let's see. This guy has a... Alright, we're on a journey to gather technologies from a protege Lysander. We got several locations we can go to. Let's see. Sazar! New enemy. Hello, Mr. Sazar. Not any Sazar. I'm Sazar. Sazar is the great. Now hand over what we want. He's not going to. Galactic Fashion TV. Tube pants. How dare you insult our fashion senses? That's it. Open fire. Kill them all. Finally some action. There you go. So, I know how to put stuff, says Faye. Also Faye, creating games is almost all the Poseidon. Yeah, no, yeah, you get me, you got me. You are absolutely right about that. I am greedy. Yeah, you're right. I should say that when I'm serious about finishing a project, because those are prototype, right? I spend 1 week or 2 on them and it's fine. But when I'm on a project that I'm willing to stop, then I put stop on stuff. But not easily. But I do. So yeah, this spaceship, so money and material. This spaceship has for his main weapon a ghost gun. It's pretty much a sniper gun, a ghost rifle. It's very powerful. It does 10 damage. And his ultimate is this. So it's pretty much just homing missiles that does very high damage. Okay, I kind of skipped the dialogue just to keep talking one thing, and maybe I should just focus on the dialogue. Okay, so here is another boring tutorial talking about the map, and nothing stops you from exploring the space and just wander around. Okay, so he's got his second weapon. So the thing with Taltide's spaceship is, except for his ghost gun, beast roaming zone, watch out. Okay. All his weapons have homing, so his thing is all about shooting. Yeah, this is quite a mess. Ah. Okay. Let me focus for a second. Okay, this is a shoot them up, and I'm kind of a big bullet hell fan, but it's kind of hard to focus and talk at the same time. And also the game is very bright. Money also. So if you like to collect resources, that game is going to be awesome for you. Okay, let's accelerate and get out of this beast zone. So this is where I mix up the space adventure and the shmup. So when you're and also you can, as you can see, you can take quite a lot of damage. The hull has 12 out of 20, but you have to spend money to repair and then go to specific location to repair. You can upgrade everything. It's an adventure. It's a huge adventure. It's kind of like an advanced Galaga. Yes, exactly. All right, let's change the character. So, all right, but he's the fast one. He's small. He shoots very fast P bullets that does almost no damage. He's got a spread shot. All the characters have a spread shot and a focus shot. His main, this is his ultimate. As you can see at the bottom, this uses the energy. Maybe I'll create an AI so you don't have to play alone no matter what. We'll see. So, and this is Lysander. He's pretty cool too. So he's got, look at, he's very slow and heavy. he's got momentum also. I released the thing and he keeps flying that way. He's got hammer. This totally comes from DDF. He's got hammer for the main attack weapon, and he's got this huge hammer thing for the secondary attack. And I love this. It's pretty awesome. And his ultimate is I don't know what that does. Oh, that's it. All right. Oh, I like him. Yeah. He's the heavy duty guy. I really like this. All right. Very creative use of spaceship design. Thank you. Yeah, he's just a tiny ship with huge hammer behind them. And a new location is marked on map. All right, let's go there. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of places you can go. And yeah, as you approach locations, you can they appear on the map, or you can just talk to characters and have your adventures, and they will reveal locations. Russell, the friendly pirate, he'll trade you stuff, usually to his advantage. Yeah, that's the whole idea of the game. However, that's pretty much. I'll show you what's in the game now. If you go here, there's nothing. Let's go here first. So this is the desert. This is the first adventure you go to. And I will play as Sela, the space pirate, because she's the most balanced character. And there are situations to which each character is better at. I think in the beginning I'm just that's a weird loop. I'm going to modify this later on if I get back to this project. I'm not touching this project until a while. So as you can see, everything is written on the bottom left. You can see the food you consume, the fuel consumption. When you speed up, it's accelerated. Consumption of the fuel multiplied by 2. Distance to the destination is written on the bottom left too. You also have the coordinates, so everything is it's a space adventure. What I did, that's for Pandora, I mean, if you want to know, is the game is very simple in its structure. I imagined how it would work. Everything happens here actually. The map has colliders. Whenever you enter this or that collider, you enter a zone, which is sometimes an asteroid belt, beast zone, enemy zone, alien zone, conflict zone, locations and stuff. But the whole world is pretty much empty beside that. Of course, based on the location you are in, there's going to be different background stuff like nebulas and asteroids and stuff behind. I don't know what it does, says the developer. Yeah, I mean, this project has been... I only spent 2 weeks on this project while working on Neon Tale. I needed a little fresh air, and this project provided me that. And I think this project is very interesting. I don't think my partners have any ideas of the thoughts I put in this game, but in my mind it's a huge adventure, and I think the people who are going to play the game are going to enjoy it a lot if they enjoy space adventure. I like that idea. Not enough games where you can explore stuff in a spaceship. Yeah, I agree that. Here we are, Planet Egelnel. I spent some time here decades ago. The vegetation here have incredible properties. I left some amazing self-made exotic plants back. Based liquors, you guys have to try it. Alcohol, of course. I cannot consume beverage as I am a robot, but I do appreciate the enthusiasm. So we came all the way here to drink. I'm really enjoying our contract here so far. Contract? Ah, yes, we are looking for a device that could help Lysander to communicate with us. Yes, he's not talking a lot. Sounds good. Let's go. So yeah, press RB, enter the thing. So RB is the scan button. Whenever you press RB, you can scan stuff. Right now, you can only enter locations using that. That's it. It seemed Restream Bot was reanimated by Young. Or Yashiki. Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay, we are entering Planet Enelgel. The demo is almost finished by now. We shouldn't be far from Tiny Village. Oh, I get a surprise here. I talk about that surprise in Neon Tail, actually, in one of the figurines, saying it's like a normal Monday for Taltide. It's coming up, it's coming up. We shouldn't be far from the tiny village of Artesians. So Artesians are once alien species that I actually modeled a character of. They look like artichoke characters, bright yellow artichoke characters. They're pretty cool. I have a girl Artesian alien. I have a friend over here. That's her. All my projects are also intertwinings with between them. She has my voice module for Lysander. And I detect a very dangerous wildlife ahead. Let's go! Maybe we could die with a little luck. Is it me or are you starting to make jokes here and there, but... A joke. Yes, a joke. Ho ho ho. He is very depressed. That's the joke. Okay, so if you destroy those because money, you know, if you destroy all the vegetations here, you get money and tree trunks. You know, capitalism. So those are nests. If you destroy them, they stop spawning some little... yeah, okay. You're not strong enough yet, so they keep spawning those things. But if you kill those, you get 1 money, so that's the thing. I don't have enough firepower. If I had Lysander here, I could destroy that. There we go. If you're very skilled, you can actually, just by going that way, acquire a ton of money. So you have to look out for this. Either shoot those or get eaten by those huge creatures downward, hidden down there. So that's the thing. Those are very dangerous. I think I managed to escape. But if you get caught by the leaves, they are going to chomp you, and that's going to hurt quite a lot. Woo. So yeah, that thing. Destroy them and try to avoid them. So the thing beneath here, chomp! Oh, okay. Let's cut the trees! Okay! Tiny village, you said? It looks more like a huge badass city to me. There we go! Here we are! So that, I spent quite a lot of time drawing that. I didn't need to, but yeah! Like I said, I think the thing with this project that's going to consume most of the time are going to be those little drawings of mine at the top left. Because I'm going to put hundreds of locations, and each locations are going to have their own stuff. I enjoyed it. I look forward to that. Okay, cool. Well, okay. So you can either advance to the story, go to the garage, talk to the... yeah! Each location have their own little picture. You can sell... What else that? The garage was quite easy to find. Just follow the spaceship going in and out. Here you can upgrade each spaceship generator. Okay, so in the beginning of the game I advise you to upgrade the tractor beam so you can collect more resources easily and repair your hull. Boop! That's going to cost quite a lot. And because it's going to cost quite a lot, it's good to go to the trade center, where you can see... So this guy totally was inspired from one of the alien in Star Control 2. So you can sell everything. Sell all. Sell all. Sell everything. Sell it all. Junk. Crystal. There you go. Now you're rich. And you can go back to the garage and repair your hull. Or upgrade your stuff. I'm not going to spend all my money here because I kind of want to upgrade my... I don't have enough money. There you go. Okay, you know what? I'm going to play as Lysander. Because I like his spaceship. I'm out of money. And repair the hull. And I can visit the city. We spent several hours visiting the city. Boring, there's no action, let's go. There we go. And follow the tracker. So we follow the tracker to an apartment downtown. Taltide says, "Be ready for anything, my sensors collected some unknown pheromones. Although it might be just an alien pet or whatever." We are entering an apartment. So this is an artesian. They look like artichoke, and her name is Fanate. I don't know how I should pronounce that in English. Hi Taltide, it's been decades. What brings you back in? Good morning, Fanate. There we go. Long time no see. Nice hair. Nice one. You human called us artichoke because of those hairs. Funny how you guys created us, then made fun of us. Yes, so it is an alien species actually created from humans, by humans. And that's the reason why they have two eyes, one mouth, two legs, two arms. Not all aliens look like humanoids. It's a good thing we're not as easily offended as you are. Excuse my manners, I used to be apprentice, urgent things, decided to help this village and have her own researchers. You sound troubles. Don't mind me, minutes ago before you arrived I was probably stung by some fever mosquitoes. They are the worst here on Aegon. My head is spinning a little, but that should wear off soon. Makes sense to me, yes. I like to make my universe make sense. But I tend to create the creatures and have fun with their creation before I think about their their origins. And I created her before I thought about why she has two legs, two arms. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, we're looking for a vocalizer device. Yes, I can easily get you one. Let me just wait, something is wrong. Fanette suddenly loses colors, her eyes loses focus, she's fainting. Are you okay? If it really is those famous Aegonus fever mosquitoes, they surely are hardcore. Fanette lies on the ground, unconscious. Well then. What now? Adventure! This is my adventure screen, and this is how that's going to be. I think that's going to be awesome for me. I kind of like those type of adventures. Well, what now? She looks like a wilted artichoke. We have to help her. It wouldn't be nice to leave her like that. Is that really how mosquito bites here? Taltide says he's been bitten before, but it wasn't that bad. But checks his database and certifies this isn't a mosquito bite. After some scan, it appears that she's been infected by a very peculiar Altelian parasite. Oh yeah, that was back then, before Australian was created. That's why the names are so similar. Okay, maybe I should change that name now that I use Australian for Niantel. Does anyone know a doctor or something? But searches through his universal database and could not identify the parasite detected in her. If that is even possible, it's very unlikely a doctor could help anyway. Oh, I didn't notice the custom story art. That's cool. Yeah, the screen always change here. I didn't know you. Okay, you missed a few cool drawings of mine then. It does make sense. Australian's a parasite. Yeah. Stop making me blush. Okay, a solution finally? Of course, we've got a genius here. Wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should move my my head away from. Oops. No, not this. Webcam. Move away. There we go. So that's my idea. That's my fault, I suppose. I should put it here. Put it down. Small. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I had this on my background for a little bit. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah. So Taltide has an idea. Taltide gives a gamepad to everybody, of course, and tells us to put on the VR headset, of course. The best way to kill anything that tiny with precision is to become so tiny we wouldn't need to be precise. And that's wisdom. Let's go! Put on the VR headset. And there we go. We entered We entered Fanat's body and destroyed the parasite directly from inside. That's my plot twist. I think I love my own idea of adventures. Of course, I'm going to like them, busy. They are mine. Anyway, first I want to say, this is awesome. And then I want to freak out, this is so disgusting and cool. The parasites overwhelmed her body. The rest of my nanobots will be able to automatically destroy 10% of the actual infestation. So we've got to destroy 90% first. Let's just start shooting. Parasite enemies! They explode into tiny bits of things, so you kind of want to control your DPS, which is exactly what I'm not doing, but it's fine because I'm a bullet hell player. So you can destroy those disgusting tumor, but they are going to explode into tons of tiny parasites who are going to explode into tons of tiny bullets. And the sound is disgusting. And I love it. I created everything, the sound, and the sound are disgusting. I like it. There's nothing to... Oh, okay, there's no resources here. Makes sense also. It's small. It's a small world. It's a small world full of parasites. Let's go shoot tumors. They are such a sight. Ugh. Okay, reminds me of a Magic School Bus episode, but more violent. Oh, I never watched Magic School Bus. I don't know. Back then I didn't really like the drawings themselves. But on the other hand, I do enjoy some cartoons I don't like the drawings of, so I don't know. Maybe I should give it a try. Anyway, ouch. I should be more careful with the the damage I take, because I might die here. So you just keep shooting until the infestation 37% right now. Just kill, just destroy everything. It's very simple. I used to watch them in school, so I didn't have much of a choice. Yeah, when you're a kid, back then, you just watch whatever's on the TV. That's totally true. Okay, I think I should focus on those tumor. They decrease highly the amount of infestation compared to those small parasites. 17%. I think the story keeps going at 10%. I think I don't remember if it goes crazier over time. Ah, there we go. It was so long ago. Yeah, Magic School Bus. Yes. You also use the same pickup sound effect as the NT. Yeah, I mean, I did the sounds, so of course I'm going to recycle my own work, if I can. I don't see why I wouldn't. Alright, the rest of the serum should be able to seek and destroy the remaining parasite. Phenate should be okay. After some rest... I like the name Phenate because it's really... I don't know, it sounds vegetable to me. Vegetable. It sounds yeah. It sounds like a flora thing, while being kind of I don't know, biologic. It's biologic, I suppose. And Phenate, it's all about biology. She can shoot her tongue like a lizard, like a chameleon or a frog. She can she can climb. She's a Spider-Man also. She can also create some gases, specific gases, poisonous gases. Oh, anyway. Let's hit the arcade for an hour or two. Okay. Heck yeah! See? Taltide is the human friend I kind of want. Hit the arcade. I kind of wanted. Phenate, because it spells extremely close to plant. Oh yeah, P-A-N-T-E. You're right. You're right about that. It's true. I can talk. So Lysander is kind of a very weird character. He's kind of like a baby in this universe. He doesn't know anything about anything. He does have database, but he needs to learn everything. The only thing about him is that he's invincible, I think. The robot itself, not his spaceship. But with the vocal module installed, you can just use your voice to communicate now, Lysander. I'm not sure what I should say listening to you guys talking. I couldn't identify your conversation's utility nor expectations. Yeah, so he's kind of a baby, but he's also a robot, so, you know, he's going to talk like a robot, kind of. We often talk without reason. All conversations are not common, kids. Comments, kid. You got so much to learn. It will come over time. Thanks again for saving me. It's also nice of you to finally let me come along. And I want to know who shot that needle you found on me and injected those parasites. So there are plots. There's plot. Well, that's one of the reasons why I left you. I usually endanger people around me as I got a lot of enemies. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. I got a big suspicion this was because of me. Don't worry though, I'll get to the bottom of the data. Now let's move. Anyway, people like Fanate can board on one of your spaceships and boost specific stats. So yeah, so side characters have they're like materia for Final Fantasy VII or they just put on the spaceship. You have them on your spaceship and they're going to give you stuff for your spaceship based on their expertise. For instance, Fanate can level up someone's tractor beam, which at level 2 lets you shoot and chuck at the same time. Yeah, that's cool. And in the end, you're going to shoot and chuck the beam a crazy amount of resources. You can upgrade everything. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Yeah. Fanate is just a really good name for a plant alien. Yes, I think it just kind of worked. I agree. I was very happy to find this one, actually. I spent a lot of time creating names. I know most of my names sounds like, I already said that, IKEA's furnitures, but I spent time to think about them, and I kind of want them to be futuristic or feel like this or feel like that, even though they don't mean anything. And not meaning anything also is sometimes a requirement. Anyway, this prototype has nothing else for now. If you liked it, throw all your money to its creator. Yes, do it. Thank you for testing. And P.S. there's a bunch of pirates ahead, but nothing else. Yeah, mission complete. Find the vocal module. There we go. Let's see. I guess I can play as Lysander. Let's check out what he does with his ultimate. And that's it. I guess I'm going to play Ameline and the Ultimate Burger. The other cute game. Then let's go shoot some pirate first. So I really like his weapons. It's very cool. Yeah, as usual, each character has their own color. Lysander is green. His power is green. And as green always go well with yellow, I decided that his hammer is going to be yellow. Also, is it Fanate figurine in NT? Yes, I think in the figurine in NT was named differently. No, though. No, I think it's Fanate. Alright, did I name it now on something else? I'll watch a little bit of the next game, but I'll probably head to bed shortly. Alright. Where is the pirate? I don't think I see any pirate here. Oh well, let's check it out. Oh yeah. I'm at the right. Let's go. It's just a little far, but you can kind of see what the game is going to be about. You're going to have adventures going from location to location, collecting resources, doing upgrades, and becoming a force to be reckoned with. Pirate territories. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. And they have a ton of money you can collect. Wait. Ah, okay. Oh, wow. Minus 20. There we go. Boom! It does nothing. My ultimate does nothing. What the hell? Oh, it's a shield. It destroys all the projectile. All right. Oh yeah, because okay, I understand the design. So because he's so slow, he won't be able to avoid most of the projectile. But his shield is his ultimate is going to be his main shield. Okay, that's his design. Use the shield to protect himself. Okay, so here we go. This was Zelda the Space Pirate 2. I think it's going to be an awesome game, but I don't have the budget, I don't have the time, I don't have the salary, I don't have anything to finish this project. I wish someday I will be able to finish this project. But I have tons of other projects, so it's whatever. I hope one day my company is going to be okay to go. So let's go with Ameline and the ultimate burger. Let's switch this to ultimate. Okay, there we go. So this is the first game we created as a company as Rocket Juice Games. It's a cute little game. Same thing. I created the music. I created everything here. I drew all those. Leo created cosmetics and some environment. I did some environment too on this one. Not much. Most of the environment was his. Young created some some mission levels with me. There's 100 levels. This is the king. He's cursed because no, this is not the king. This is the guy who's giving you the ultimate burger that's going to save the king from dying because the king is cursed. He cannot eat anything, but the smell from the burger is going to revive his to save him from starvation, and that's the thing. Oh, okay. I'm suddenly craving a cheeseburger. Actually, me too. I wouldn't mind having an ultimate burger right now. The figurine is just called Tamra. Oh, yes! Okay, so Fanate and Tamra. Okay, oh yeah, you're right. I named her Tamra too. But because the project are never finished, I can... okay, Tamra is a cool name also. But it's less. I think it fits less plant-like alien. Anyway, Restream is dead again. Young Yashiki, Restream is dead again. Wait, let me reduce the music volume. So yeah, I created a very cute musics for that. So this is Ameline, Mal. Oh, Mouse is in a multiple game. Faye Entertainment Inc. Well, if I had salary, I would just keep creating games forever. That's my dream job. So Ameline is Balance, of course. Main character is always Balance, and her special needle is an explosive. Delphine is super fast. The game is actually very fun on co-op couch. If you play with friends. Each character has its own strategy, and they are very useful, each in their own, if they are played well. Leaf is kind of the small minion killer. He's got multi-shot. He has average damage and speed, but he can kill a lot of low HP enemies. Tibalt is the inverse. He's very slow, but he does a huge ton of damage, and his special needles is a pierce shot. The piercing goes through all enemies, so it's quite powerful too. He's the hardest one to use, but he's kind of my favorite to play, because he's the hardcore gamer character. And Ameline kind of can be played for any situation. Delphine is just very fast. Whenever there are one enemy that's almost at the burger, she can just shoot it fast. And her special needle freezes everybody, so it stops everything from the screen. Some levels are very crazy, and the fact that she freezes everything is very useful. So if you combine Delphine and Leaf for those levels, actually Tibalt can help too, because later on there are high HP enemies. I don't like rodents for a very practical reason, but these models are cute. Thank you. I did them myself. I designed them myself. I like all the characters. Leaf is a... I love that animal. Desert fox. This guy is a raccoon. Ameline is a little mouse, and Delphine is a squirrel. Let's go! Alright, let's play with the mouse. So, there's a shop. The shop was created by Yashiki. This is all Yashiki's work. You can buy speed potion, power potion, you can buy projectile to change your needle into funny things, space rockets, lightnings, leak, parapata, pari pari. You can buy hats for each characters. Basically everything you see here you can buy them and have them as hats. It's pretty cool. I don't want to play the tutorial, and let's go. We have these sorts of modern arcade restaurants near where I live, where you can eat food and play on a PS4 and Switch. Oh, that's awesome. And something with friends while you eat. This game seems perfect for that. Yes. Yes, I agree. I agree. Alright, here we go. The music changes over time, but I kind of I should have created a music specific for the main menu, because it's kind of redundant over time. That's delicious smell. So as you can see, that dumb brat you see in Neon Tail comes from here. So left, right, you can run, you can roll, you can jump to avoid some obstacle, and you pull the right stick to shoot. And you can pick up money, and you can shoot. It's kind of the game is really way more fun when you play with your friend, and the fun comes. I think we have way too many levels also. The fun really comes when you're at level 20 over level 20, when it starts to get really crowded. As you can see, if I wait too much, they start to rush toward the burger, and that's the danger zone. If any one of those enemies... Oh yeah, so for now there's only dumb rats. Later on there's going to be forgetful fishes who throw at you candies. There's going to be the rabbit cop who's going to be you to use a huge revolver to shoot at you. I don't want to play the tutorial. That's a progress from Sarah. You gave player a choice to skip tutorial. Yeah, actually, in the beginning there was no tutorial, but many players complained about the way you shoot needles. Yeah. I don't know. Hold the right trigger while shooting to shoot. Well, you still have a little bit of tutorial here. So if you shoot that, you get SPs, and with the SPs you can turn into a Super Saiyan and spend some SPs to shoot that. You can also acquire SP, special point, by... look at this. Woo! You can also acquire by picking up cheeses. This is totally made for. Alright, I'm gonna head to bed now. Alright, have a good day. I really enjoyed seeing this game. You're a real visionary. Thank you. Well, good night, Cucumber. Thank you for dropping by. That's awesome to have you watch my stream. Have a good night. I don't think I'm going to stream too much anyway. Funny thing is, Young said this morning that Ameling is more interesting to stream. I kind of disagree. It's kind of redundant to me. I think Seda the Space Pirate has a lot more. I guess I have a lot more to talk about with Seda the Space Pirate because I created a whole universe with it. Meanwhile, Ameline and the Space Pirate is kind of just a passive little cute little game. I don't have that much things to talk about, I suppose. But the game is fun, I think. You thought I'd lose on this? So as you can see, the special needle changes changes everything. Now with the special needles, I can kind of create levels that would be impossible to pass with just the needles. Hello Valentin, salut Valentin, bienvenue sur le stream. Probably young, meant visuals. Yeah, maybe. Dis donc, Neontel a bien changé. Oui. Ah bah t'as raté Zelda the Space Pirate 2. J'ai streamé ça tout à l'heure. Je suis en train de montrer les vieux projets que j'ai fait et j'en parle. Et il y a énormément de choses dont je peux parler. Also the bow sound is funny. Yes, it's. Yes, this is awesome. So this is a multi-shot. You can have. Right now you only have 2 needles with the multi-shot, but over time you will have like, I don't know, 20 needles shot at the same time. It's pretty cool. Bah oui Valentin, je vais pas revenir sur celle-là de Space Pirate parce que j'en ai parlé énormément tout à l'heure. Mais oui, si tu veux, je pourrais en parler la semaine prochaine ou un truc dans le genre. En plus, j'ai moins de choses à dire sur ce jeu-là que sur Zelda de Space Pirate. Du coup, c'est un peu dommage. Mais bon. Are candies bad? Yes, they are bombs, pretty much. On doit toujours se faire une session de roller. Ah bah oui! Bah oui! Complètement! Complètement. Ouais, faut se trouver un moment pour faire une petite session roller. Ça fait 1000 ans que j'ai pas fait de roller. Boubou. Oh, okay, so there we go. Cheeses. So cheeses give you SPs that allows you to shoot the special rockets. Ah, that's such a waste. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch! I died. The game is pretty hard, actually. You seem to avoid them. Yes, the candies are bad. And handcuffs are bad too. You kind of have to avoid them. So enemies with more HPs drops cheeses. And eating them are going to give you SPs. The game is scaling, the difficulty scales up, as you can see. I have to move to avoid those guys, the shooting one. Oh. Oh wait. They are gaining dangerously. Oh. There you go. I have to focus. The game is kind of hard actually. Ah, I'm almost dead. One more hit and I'm dead. Ah! Okay, I think I'm going to call it a day. So this game, this Ameline and the Space Pirate, is a game I have that is selling on Steam. It did not sell well, but it's fine. My first project as a video game company. There's also Shuriken Z that I didn't show. Yeah, I guess I'll come back to here. Also, is it possible to show other characters at this point? Oh yeah, sure. Let's see. Let's go back. Delphine. She's pretty fun to play. So yeah, if you play this game, if you buy this game and play it, I highly recommend playing with a friend. The game is very different with your friends. The strategy layers is way higher. You have to really think with your friend how to play this one. So the thing with Delphine is that she can shoot very fast. She's the fastest of the whole crowd. And she is the gamepad destroyer. Her special ability is to freeze everybody. Ah! No! Okay. Which is very useful when combined with other DPS characters. I'm going to die. Freeze! Ah! Also, there's 2 burgers now. Yeah, the difficulty amps up, so you have one more chance. If one of the enemy grab one burger as long as the other burger. It doesn't make sense, but it's game design. It's level design. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but it doesn't matter. I guess that's one of the superpower of the Ultimate Burger. It wouldn't be called Ultimate Burger if it didn't have superpowers of its own. Everything is an excuse. Alright, Leaf is kind of like he's kind of like the second balanced character. He's got average speed and average damage, but he's very good at clearing high enemy count. I think he's doing a little bit more damage than Ameline, but his shot speed is slower. His SP is very cool. Let me show it to you. Okay, let's see. Boom! So that's his special. So when there's like billions of enemy on screen, it's very awesome. Get out of here. I think I'm going to pass this level just using his special. Ow. Okay, shoot your needle, shoot your gun. There we go. Your carrot. There we go. Yay! As retailer in NT, the burger is clone. Yes! Yes! There we go. Rabbit Police Force! Okay, let's play another character. I'll just show you all the characters and then call it a stream, I guess. But yeah, if you play this game, I highly recommend you playing with a friend. And if you play Zelda the Space Pirate, it's fine to play by yourself. But I think I guess the thing is, it's fun to play with your friend, of course, but there's less strategy than this game. This game really, after level 20, really requires you to really think about how you're going to pass this level, using which character and stuff. And I guess there's the game is kind of redundant, but the whole game is about that, pretty much. How to pass this and this level. It's all about mission design and it's all about level design, passing levels. While in Zelda the Space Pirate, it's more about the adventure, the stories, the resource management, the exploration, all that. Oh. Slow motion! Yeah, so this is the special attack of T-Bout. So as you can see, he does 8 damage. Is huge. It's huge. He can one-shot most of the enemies. Like Delphine has to shoot those rabbits like 3 or 4 times. So that's that. Alright. Well, that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to stop the stream here. So next stream I'm going to install another game. I'm not going to stream about it. But if I create another, I'm going to work on the Untel on my free time anyway. If I have something worth showing, I'm going to stream it. If not, I'm going to play some other games. We'll see. And as usual, you are welcome to give me games you want me to play and stuff. And if you're curious about my opinion on this or that as a game developer, of course, that I completely welcome that. And I'm going to wish you guys an awesome day, an awesome week, and I'll see you next week then. Good luck with the interview. Thank you. Hopefully, I'll get the job. I'll get the job. It's going to be awesome, and I'll see you next week. Mole Knight, Feroline. Good night. Good day. Bye bye. See you next stream.